Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this video where I'm finally going to be doing a full tour of the van that we've been building out for the past few months.
Camera woman's ready.
Camera woman, Mother Mary is ready. So we're just going to be doing a full tour, showing you the outside, the inside, kind of everything we've been working on. We're finally on the road, which is super exciting. We're in Bryce Canyon National Park, or just outside the park, and we were just posted up here for the night. We've been cruising around all the way from Colorado, and we're headed to LA, and then we'll be going up the... I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a dude metal detecting. There's a dude metal detecting. But yeah, so we're doing the van tour. I'm gonna switch this over to camera woman, Mother Mary, and we're gonna show you everything about the van. All right, starting off, the van itself is a Ram ProMaster 2500. It's the high roof version, and it's the extended one. It's a 159. A lot of people go with the Sprinters or the Transits, but I wanted the ProMaster because it's wider, so we could put our bed at the very back and be able to sleep this way, which gives us a lot more living space. So it is literally covered in bugs right now because we've been road tripping. But yeah, it's been super well so far. So now I'm gonna show you guys the inside. All right, so I'm dunking shadows right here. But this is the main door of the van. We got a nice placemat, make it kind of homey. But the first thing you see when you go into the van is the bench seat. So this thing is a bench, but it also has a fridge inside of it. And as you can see, the latch that I made is not doing super well, so we had to make this like impromptu Velcro thing. And that's just kind of the nature of getting on the road with the van. It's just like we have to figure out how to strap everything down when we're driving, because there is so many different moving drawers and stuff. And when you're on the road driving, everything shifts around. So the fridge flew out a couple times, scared the crap out of us, but it's good now. I'm gonna make an actual latch once we get to LA. But yeah, so the fridge, press this button, fridge slides out. This fridge is a DOMETIC CF35. So put that back in and come into my crib. All right, so right over here is one of my favorite things about the van, which is this seat, which just swivels around and makes the living area so much bigger. This swivel seat, as well as like literally all the products that were used in the van, or pretty much all the big ones, they'll be linked down in the description if you're wondering what I used. And then also, if you want to see all the videos of me building the van, I'm going to be posting those throughout the next like month or so. Those are going to be coming out on my channel. So subscribe down below if you want to see how all this was built. But yeah, so this swivel seat I just got online. It took me like 30 minutes to install it. It was super easy. But yeah, it makes this area just seem so much bigger, and it makes our living room like twice as big. Definitely recommend it if you're doing a van, because this, I think this was only like 200 bucks, so really not that bad. As far as the cab, we haven't really done anything except for get a plant and slowly.
Danny sits on it.
I've killed him almost. He went from like a full plant to just this one little leaf. But Nicole's really determined to revive him, so we'll give you an update on that later. Yeah, it's up here.
Wait.
What? Oh.
He's always with us.
So yeah, we weren't able to bring Gary on this big trip, but his memory. But yeah, up here there's a bunch of storage. Up here we just throw like random stuff. The Polaroid, we throw wallets, watches, all of that, any type of that stuff. And then up here as well is this huge cavity, which is really nice for jackets, drones, just like random stuff that we're not using at the time, we throw up there. And then the other thing right here, as you can see, is a curtain rod. So when we're ready to sleep, all we do, pull these curtains down, put them across this way. And if we're in little parking lots and stuff, we don't really want people to know that it's like a nice van in here in case they want to break in. So we just pull these down, just throw the drones out of the way, and then pull the curtains over, and it's totally blocked off in here. All right, so now I'm just gonna work my way sort of this way around the van. So the first thing you see when you come in is this Camp Chef oven. As always, it'll be like links down in the description if you wanna find this exact thing. But it's super cool because it's a burner, so you can cook like pancakes, mushrooms, whatever you want on here. And then it's actually like a full oven. So last night we cooked sweet potatoes, and we just like love sweet potatoes and also baking banana bread. So this oven is perfect. I think it was only like 300 bucks or something, but it's just like a really homey thing that makes it so you can cook whatever you want. And then over here we just have a little slot for pans and stuff like that. Just like random shopping bags and stuff too. Paper towels, trash. This is our laundry bag, just kind of goes here. All right, then working around more is this window. This window is an Arctic tern window. Or sorry, not an Arctic tern. An Arctic tern is literally a bird. An Arctic tern is the bird that attacked my drone in Iceland and made it crash into a lake. Okay, so we're coming over to this window here now. This window was made by a company called TERN OVERLAND. I just found them through a RAM ProMaster Facebook community, but they're really sick. It goes out, so you just unclip these things. Window goes out like that. You can prop it up, theoretically. Yep, prop it up there. It's double pane, so it's insulated. And then when you want to go to sleep, you put that down, or the bottom thing is a screen for bugs. It was like relatively easy to install. I never installed anything quite like that before. It was literally just like cutting a hole in the side of the van and installing it. But it was pretty easy in the end. So I'm actually gonna leave that. That's super nice. But yeah, this is our aloe plant for all the gnarly sunburns that we're gonna get. So, and then there's also some flowers. We did a shoot the other night, and Nicole bought a bunch of like flowers and stuff for this cool concept. I'm gonna put a couple of them here. But yeah, Nicole saved these ones. All right, coming over is the sink. This sink is literally just a sink that I got off, I think I got it off of WAYFAIR. It's just a kitchen, normal kitchen sink. We really wanted it to where it has the dual head, so you can like spray like a shower or a little stream, so it'll help with dishes and everything. And outside, if you want to take a shower, we can just put the sink out shower. If you want to take a shower, we can just literally stick this thing out the window and instant shower. Hook it back in. The sink as well, just a normal kitchen sink. It's super nice. It's got a drain for like a bunch of all the food shit that you don't want to go down the drain. Goes there. And then I cut this cutting board, just cut it to fit, and this has actually been super nice because it extends the counter space by almost double. So, water, boom, or you can do that. I'll show you guys the water system a little bit later, but for now I'm gonna keep working this way. The next thing is this backsplash. So it might look like a really professional real tile backsplash, but we literally just got this off of Amazon and it sticks on. It'll be linked down below. They were really easy to stick on, and yeah, they've been super nice. It kind of just makes it more homey again. These jars, this was all Nicole's idea. We literally just put this in this morning, but we're gonna put spices and other things in the jars, and they're just screwed up to the top. You can just take them off, boom, spice up whatever you need to spice up, and then throw it back on. All right, so Nicole flips sides. This is incense because this morning, so we stayed at the campground. We stayed at the campground last night, and Nicole went to the bathroom this morning, and I don't know what happened in the bathroom last night, but it smells absolutely horrible, and it somehow like stuck to Nicole. Like Nicole came in the van, and it just instantly smelled so bad.
I was absolutely banished. I took myself outside, and the flies were following me.
Yeah. So how do you feel now?
I feel... I don't know, I need to take a shower. It still smells.
Alright, so coming over here, we got the control panel. And a big thing for me in the van is I just wanted to make sure all my stuff would be charged. Drones, cameras, laptops, we wanted lights, the fan, like I wanted everything to be just super easy to use and be able to charge GoPros, phones, whatever. So I just made this sort of like charging station. AC outlets, which I'll go over the electrical system a little bit later. This is a battery monitor, so just tells you the percentage of the battery. This turns on the inverter, which goes to this outlet. And then these are the lights. So it's on a dimmer. There's 2 dimmers. One of them is for this back section, so boom. So if someone's in bed reading or something, you can just leave the lights on in there, or if someone's cooking and someone's trying to sleep, you can flip them and these will go off. I literally knew nothing about electrical before I started this, but a million YouTube videos later, and eventually was able to figure it out. And yeah, it's still working pretty well. So working our way more, there's just like more backsplash, kind of just extended the cabinet. And then, yeah, now getting into the drawers. So this top drawer, what used to be my drone drawer, but then Nicole was like, why the hell do you have your drones in the top drawer? And so we switched it to the silverware. So yeah, just keep all of our silverware there. Boom, I did these soft closed drawers, which are really nice and just like kind of fun to shut. Boom. But yeah, all the cabinets, all everything. Me and my dad built it. My dad's super good at woodworking and all that. And then this middle drawer is all my camera gear. So we just switched the drawers. Drone controllers, FPV stuff, cords, like pretty much all of it except for the stuff I keep in my bag. Bottom drawer, boom, clothes, and other random things like that. This drawer is actually a fake drawer. It's just where the sink is, but it looks nice, so we put a fake drawer. Then under here is kind of like our cleaning cabinet. So we got trash bags, a steamer. You gotta have a steamer in the van. Duct tape, dish soap, all that stuff. So now, since we're in this panel, I'm gonna explain some of the systems and just like how they make the van work. So first off, the water system. So I'll show you in the back later, but I have a 20-gallon wheel well water tank. And basically, I just run a line all the way to here. The line comes up from back there from the water tank, goes through this pump, through this accumulator, and then up into the faucet. So it works off of pressure, so like every time you use the faucet, it senses that there's not pressure, and then it pumps more water. It's super nice. Like I said, link down in the description for all of this stuff. But basically, the other side of it, once you actually use the water, it just goes straight down this pipe into this gray water tank, which is freaking disgusting right now, and we need a wash. But it goes to the gray water tank, and then right here is just an outlet to the outside. If we're in a spot where we don't want to drain out the bottom of the van, we can just like hit that, it'll stay in the van, like if we're in someone's driveway or something. But in a camping spot like we are now, we just want it to drain. So straight from the sink, straight down underneath the van. I just drilled a hole in the bottom of the van and it empties out. You can hear it emptying right now. But right next to it is our propane system. It's just a little, I think it's a 10-pound propane tank, and it's run with a cord that I got on Amazon straight to this, and it runs the oven and the stove. A lot of people have like water heaters and stuff, and we might do that later, but for now it's just running the stove. And basically, I haven't installed it totally yet, but this board just goes straight on top of it because you're supposed to seal off your propane tanks. All right, getting out of the ugly area of the van. This drawer here, coming over here, we've got our pots, pans, random stuff, and then all of our blender stuff. One of the reasons that I really went like overboard with the electric was because I really wanted to run a blender and a KEURIG and everything, so that's where we keep that. All right, and then coming over here we have the overhead cabinets, and boom. So yeah, it's just 3, they're the exact same size. We put our bowls and stuff here, cups here, and this one is our food. And what I did was, they're just normal hinges from like, I think I got them from Home Depot, and then these are gas struts. They're super nice. And they hold it up when it's up like this, so you can just get in there and do whatever you want. And then they hold it in and lock it in when it's down. This last one doesn't have a strut because the hinge was kind of loose. So I just need to fix that and put the hinge back on. But yeah, KEURIG is up here, coffee, bunch of other like random stuff is in this cabinet. Alright, so making our way this way, we get to pretty much my favorite part of the van, which is this table. So, a lot of people who do vans make their bed convert down into a table. This freaking guy and his metal detector's getting closer. So yeah, you kind of have to choose between if you have a bed and a table. But I actually saw a table like this. My friend Quinn, he has one in his van. So I just kind of asked him how he did it and everything. And it is the perfect solution because you have this bench, you have all this space, a bunch of room for dongles and hard drives and working and editing. And a big thing.
Pizza.
And pizza. A big part of living so much in the van is just having a good workspace, and this is exactly that. These slides, they're just like 250-pound slides. I think this is actually like a piece of pizza crust. So they're just like 250-pound slides. It slides under the table. You'll be able to see the back end of it in the garage, but it is so nice. Just like, yeah, you can spread out, put whatever you want on it, and the bed stays in place. You don't have to convert it down to use a table. So,
and it fits two people nicely.
Okay, next thing, this is currently Nicole's closet, but it will be where our toilet's gonna be. That's a big question. Everyone's like, how do you go to the bathroom on the road? This is gonna be where the toilet's gonna be, and it's just gonna sort of slide out. It's gonna be a composting toilet, so it doesn't stink. It's like totally fine. But yeah, for now, Nicole's just storing some of her clothes in there. Yeah, we will update you on the toilet situation. Cool, so last thing up here pretty much is this corner here. So there's an outlet right here for charging stuff up, and then, come. And then there's another little compartment. Nicole's got more clothes in there, and then it goes to the back so I can access the water tank. You can kind of see it back there. Cool.
He's going ham. Where is this man? Oh, I can't see him anymore.
This cabinet here was Nicole's idea. It's just like a little kind of hanging down cabinet. We initially had a bar in front of it, but we figured out that it's just a lot easier to just like stuff stuff in. Towels, hammock, other items of the same genre would fit up there. But that's pretty much it for the front of the van. Oh, except for the actual bed. All right, so this is how the bed is set up. It is just a platform. It's permanent. It doesn't move or anything, except there are a couple different sections where I can access the back from the front. But yeah, one of the big things about the bed, like I said, the reason that I chose the ProMaster is because you can sleep sideways. So if you get a Sprinter, you have to sleep this way just because it's too narrow, unless you do like these bubble things on the side. But with the ProMaster, it's big enough to sleep sideways. So I cut out these like little headboards, and it basically gives you 2 inches on each side. So 2 inches, 2 inches, that's an extra 4 inches of sleeping space, which is perfect. I'm 6'2", and I fit like literally perfect. If my feet are touching the bottom, like I can feel the top of my hair touching this side. So it's the perfect size. It also looks nice too. We still need to add corkboard to the back of this. It's a little rough, has a couple pencil marks because we're putting cork on top of it, but it gets the job done. Then this is our little Polaroid section. Got all of our stuff. Yeah, lots of photos of Gary. So one of the main features of the van that Nicole actually
Oh my gosh,
likes.
stop.
This is supposed to be a blanket. I'm just gonna let you explain this.
It's supposed to be a blanket. I just haven't finished crocheting it, and I don't know where I ended. And people have just been throwing it around the van, so now it's kind of like a scarf.
So also up here is the fan. It's just a MAXFAN DELUXE, I believe. But yeah, it pulls air in or out and keeps the van pretty cool in combination with this window, just like with circulating air. All right, so the other thing about the bed is we actually got bamboo sheets to go in here. They're from this company called Cozy Earth. Nicole was telling me that bamboo sheets are just like the best thing in the world, and I was like, whatever, they're probably just fine. But yeah, so this company sent us some bamboo sheets, and they are legit like life-changing. It's hard to explain. It's like sleeping on air. But they sent us this sheet set, and it's just like seriously the softest thing in the world.
And it keeps you super cool at night when it's super hot.
Yeah, when it's hot, it keeps you super cool. But yeah, They're like so freaking comfortable. I was like not a particular sheet person. I'm like, I'll sleep wherever, but I do not want to sleep anywhere without these sheets. And if you want to pick some up, check it out, Cozy Earth. Yeah, they are just like insanely comfortable. Throughout the entire process, my mom helped a ton, my dad helped a ton, Nicole helped so much, like my brother, my sister, they all helped throughout it. So I definitely couldn't have done it alone, so thank you guys so much for all the help. Definitely couldn't have done it without you. So coming around to the back, yeah, this is how it's set up. As you can see, the bed is just a platform, and this is basically the garage area that no one really sees unless the back doors are open. It's filled with stuff right now. We can fit.
God, the flies are flying around me. It's on the freaking list. It smells so bad. Oh my god, look at it. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just so funny. It was just like me.
But I wanted to just take you guys back here and show you how it looks when we're actually driving before I clean it out and show you everything. Just to show you how much stuff fits in here. We got chairs. We have our portable shower, which has been super nice on the road. I have a tent, sleeping bag, all that kind of gear, a big backpack, all the tools we need to keep the van on the road, bins for drones. I think I have like 9 drones in here. Nicole's got extra clothes, there's a cabinet, there's shoes, there's a skateboard, pretty much all the adventure stuff that you could need. But now I'm gonna unpack it and just actually show you kind of the inside. But also, a little reminder of our little hole in the floor. So everywhere we go, we just leave these little puddles. All right, so the back's cleared out. As you can see, this side is the water tank. It's a 20-gallon water tank from Titan Vans, and it's a wheel well tank, so it's basically just has like a cutout of the wheel well. You slide it in there. Looks super nice, works super easily. How we fill this up is just an RV hose. So I got this thing at Walmart. It's just an outlet. I got this on Amazon. Eventually, I want to build a box around this to make it look nice. But for now, it's just sitting there, which is fine. This is where it drains. There's an air hole for it to get air. And it just runs through this blue pipe here, all the way up to the sink where you saw it. So this other thing is actually a shower. So it's a little briefcase. It's called the EVERSHOWER. So yeah, EVERSHOWER, it's basically just like a pan, and it pops up into a shower, and then it has a pump that recirculates it. All right, so here is just a plastic organizer. Down here, there's like a bunch of drone stuff. In the middle, it's supposed to be Nicole's drawer, but I've taken it over with more drone stuff for now. Jumper cables, just in case we have to jump anyone. And then you can see the back end of the table right here. So it just slides out and in. Then over here is the electrical system. All right, so to quickly go over the electrical system, basically this is how it works. So it draws energy from the solar panels up top, as well as the alternator. So sometimes it's just not sunny for like 5 or 6 days. So we needed a backup energy source. So this charge controller here takes energy from the solar panels as well as the battery in the front of the van, and basically just converts it into usable energy. Goes into the batteries. The batteries are 200 amp hour lithium batteries from RENOGY. Stores the energy there, and then it goes out to the 12-volt system there with the fuse box, and then also to this 2000 watt inverter, which is powering the outlets and all the AC stuff. So that's a brief rundown of the electrical system. I'm going to be doing a much more in-depth video of just how everything works together. And then also, if you want to see how I built this, like I said, if you guys subscribe, I'll be posting those videos throughout the next month. But that's a basic rundown of the back, and this is kind of just like how the whole van is powered, and it's plenty of energy for like pretty much everything we need. We rarely go through like 30 to 40% of the batteries per day, so it's been really nice. It's been freaking awesome so far just to have like basically a home that you can park anywhere. That's, like I said, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys want to watch the build videos, subscribe down below, check them out. They're going to be published pretty much for the next month. So yeah, if you want to check that out, all the links are down in the description for pretty much everything. If you don't see a link down in the description for a particular product or something, just hit me up in the comments, hit me up on Instagram. My name is @McGee, and I'll try to answer as many of you as I can. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the van. We're so pumped to finally be done with it. Like 3 months of building. Both of us spent so much time and energy building it. Nicole did a lot of the designing. And yeah, we're just so pumped to be on the road. That's pretty much it for the video. I'll see you guys on the next one.